What's going on YouTube? GraveCinder here and welcome back for episode number 26. Hey, let me ask you real quick, what did you guys think about the new intro? I do have a new outro as well, and you'll have to wait till the end of the episode to check that out. But that took me a little bit of time to decide if that's exactly the one that I wanted to go with, and I think it looks a little bit more elegant, more professional, and overall just more appealing, if you will. Aside from that, if you guys can take a look over here and appreciate the amount of ships that are coming and going. We have significantly reduced the traffic simply by lowering the amount of ships in the setting menu to 50%. Not bad. Not bad at all. And guys, before we begin anything, we are sitting at 3.1 million in the bank. That's money we can spend right away. That is the most amount of money that we have had in this city. We do have 42,000 incoming per week, which is pretty good. And we're sitting at 49,000 population, 49 and a half. 182 residents coming in, and that's a pretty big improvement from what we had just previous episode, or the one before that, where we're sitting at about 46,000. You can tell that that death wave that we had is definitely going away, even though there's buildings over here that are flashing with dead people. In any case, guys, there's a couple of things that I want to do in this episode, and they're going to be smaller things. But if you take a look right here, I zoomed in just not too long ago, and there's a ton of people walking through this area. While I'm happy to see it, I do want to provide a better way for them to go, because it looks like all of them are coming out of these buildings and just going all the way around to either access the offices or down the commercial area. As far as the commercial area goes, I'm okay with them walking all the way over there, but over here on the back end, we can actually provide some pathways for them. So it'll be easier for them to go about getting up top over here. So that's one thing that I wanted to work on in this episode, and also just revisiting all the other pathways, just making sure that everything is working just as it should be. And moving over to this side right here, if you guys can tell, let me resume the simulation over here. We're having a huge backup traffic jam over here to the highway. And you know, guys, I cannot have that in my city. So there is a solution for this. I think hopefully that'll work. It's probably gonna come back to bite me for saying that, and a new problem will arise. But I'm thinking that it's simpler than it looks, and that is just to replace this cargo dock right here with a cargo hub. Cargo hub will have a train track built into it, so we can connect it to the train tracks right over here, and that'll take all of the traffic from the farming area over here for exporting all of their goods and drive them to this train cargo hub. So that's the idea. Also, the oil industry will have access to it as well, simply if they come through here, go underneath, come out this way over here, and enter the cargo hub itself. So let's see if that works, guys. Wish me luck. This is a huge project that I'm entering. I have no idea how long it's going to take me. This very well could take me a couple of days to do. So if you guys don't see an upload for a day or so, you'll know where I was and you'll know what I was doing. Alright guys, enjoy the time lapse. This is going to be the very last time lapse in the series of time lapses, from beautifying the city to pathway to doing this. We'll see you guys in a long while. Well, I am back, and boy, did that take a long time. This is day 2 of working on this, and I think we have finally come to a finished product. So this traffic over here, it's gonna take a little while for it to go away, which is okay with me. And I'm hoping that this is gonna help out the traffic in this area by quite a lot. Because you can see here that all the trucks, farming trucks and everything, they're all kind of stuck over here in this traffic jam, trying to come over here and empty out their, or actually deliver the goods to different cities. We may also get some train jams as well, but we will cross that bridge when we get to it. The other thing that I did over here is, if you guys remember, there was a connection coming in through here, and that was kind of holding up this whole traffic over here, trying to turn around and deliver goods into our city. So I moved it, and I've placed it right over here. And I also moved the solar power plant, and I placed it just a little bit farther away. So hopefully this will work. Through the time lapses and everything, guys, we have reached 56,000 people. I did end up zoning just a tiny bit more of forestry industry and a little bit more residential as well. But this area over here so far now looks pretty good. What I thought about adding just to make it easier to connect is, and actually let's go ahead and do that. Underneath here, we can make a oh, there we go, a connection into let's say right over here. So these guys, when they're exiting, if they wanted to use this cargo train terminal, they can, as opposed to going all the way around and coming over here. So a little bit of a backup, nothing to be too concerned with. I'm okay with more of a backup over here in this area than over here in this one. Oh, and as you guys can see, it's pretty much cleared itself up already. And let's see if they're actually using. They are. They are using this exit right here, and I'm pretty sure that they are going to be going to yeah, right over here. Perfect. So that will actually take away from a lot of traffic coming through here as well. So now we have both of the cargo train stations operating normally, and we'll see how this develops. We do have some demand for jobs, so let's go ahead and zone the rest of this area right over here. And let's also zone that amount right there. So for now, I think we're good. We just have to wait and see see what happens. See if this was a good improvement or a huge mistake. And guys, I have no idea how long this episode is going to be. I do apologize in advance if it's going to be longer than normal. And one thing that I wanted to show you as well is I did not mention that I was going to be doing this, but I did want to rework this a little bit. I'm not sure if it was if it looks better now than before, but what I did is I put a freshwater outlet right over here, and I put a wind turbine right there just to power it. But the reason I did a freshwater outlet over here is because I wanted the water to flow out of this area as opposed to it coming in. So if there was no freshwater outlet there, I believe, I haven't tried this without it, but I believe that the water would be slowly coming in and accumulating over here. So with the freshwater outlet, it's actually going to be pushing the water out. I did a cool little bridge over here just to have access to the previously built piers or fishing piers, boat piers, whatever they are. And I redesigned the whole area over here, put a little bit less trees. Now I know there's going to be zero use for this particular area here, but that's okay. One more thing that I wanted to add is a fire watch tower. So now this area is more covered. And the traffic here is not bad. This is totally acceptable to me. The traffic here is not bad either. 100% acceptable. I did add a pass-through route right there, as you guys can see that this truck is using it over here. So what he'll be doing, hopefully, is going straight. Yep, going straight as opposed to making a left turn and not having to be stuck in this traffic over here. And everything seems to be going pretty well. Yeah, we don't have a lot to complain about. Let's take a look at everything else that we have kind of built. So filled in everything with trees over here. Looks wow, look at the city over there. And we have there was a fire just a moment ago there on the left side. And look at the mountain over there too. It looks pretty cool. So everything over here is now finished and done. We would not be coming back to it. I did decide that I'm gonna leave these guys at the height of where they're at. I'm not gonna mess with them. That is a-okay. The area is filled in with trees. Over here, I do plan on adding a couple more things. Actually, you know what? Since we're here now, let's go ahead and do it. I do plan on adding a road maintenance depot, and we can add that guy right over here. I think that building looks really cool. So he can go out and fix our roads. Off camera, I will do a little bit more beautifying over here and maybe add a couple of more commercial blocks. But the whole area over here is now complete. And let's start over here on this end. And my goodness, we really have to increase the bus budget or add more routes over here in this area, because that is way too many people. It's like we're giving away free ice cream. But the pathways are working really well for this area. They're getting a lot of use. And this one over here, I really like the design. It's pretty cool. Decorated everything, added a couple of tennis courts, kind of hit them, put a pathway towards them. A couple more plazas. This is all lower density commercial here, I believe. And the area is just pretty much filled in. There's nothing that we have to do here. Now, because these this is a little too high over here, so let me see. Yeah, we can afford to
to delete it, and let's go ahead and add one of the ones that doesn't have anything down on the bottom. Let's do a restaurant pier right there. So we have one there. Let's make this one a fishing pier. Or do we not have a fishing pier here? We don't have a fishing pier. Oh well. We can add a couple more. Yeah, that'll work. Not too much, not too little. Just kind of give it a little bit of a contrast there. And everything else is also complete. There's nothing that needs to be done. The whole city is filled in with trees and completed, and I like it. It looks pretty good. Alright guys, for next episode what we're going to be doing is we are going to focus on this area more, kind of try to improve it. I promise you it's going to look a lot better than it does right now once it's all said and done. But yeah, that's going to be our main focus from now, finishing this area off over here, and then moving into this area right here. But guys, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions for me about the game or any comments, please comment down in the box below. If you have not subscribed yet, please go ahead and do so. It really helps out my channel. And if you liked the video, go ahead and give it a like. Thank you so much, and let me know what you guys think about the intro and the outro. That is this is the first episode where that is going to be making its appearance. I'm looking for some feedback. I think it's a little bit little classier than the other one, and a little bit more professional as well. As always, guys, have a good time.